Yo, what up, is Don?
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers back up in it versus series. Adidas on Adidas Violence. This is the brand new Marquee Boost versus
the Harden Volume 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I love the Harden Volume 3. This is one of the best performers out right now that you can get. But the Marquee Boost came out, and I was like, maybe it can be a Harden killer. And also, it's like, what? It's $20 cheaper. Not too crazy, but that's a good amount of money, I would say.
It's full-length boost. It's got kind of a similar traction pattern.
Yes.
Very similar.
Very similar. So, let's get it started off with the tracciones.
Yeah, like I was saying, the traction pattern is very, very similar.
Herringbone.
They both use herringbone.
Yes.
Both different sizes in different size tread in different areas.
Yeah.
But which one's better? I mean, this one is, in this colorway, it's slightly translucent.
Yes.
The Harden Volume 3 being fully solid.
There are translucents in the Hardens. I think there are some
Solids?
solids and very translucent outsoles for the Marquee Boost. So we'll have to...
yeah, there's a gum in the black colorway.
Oh, yeah.
Which
So
is always good.
maybe that might be better. But
Usually good.
on the clean court, I would tie it up, man. They're both really, really good. Very good stops. Stops on a dime. You have a nice squeak. I like to have a nice squeak in my outsoles, you know? But dust is where it's a problem. The Hardens pick up a little bit of dust, but if it does, you just do a slight wipe and you're good to go. And it also doesn't really pick up dust that fast. But yeah, it wasn't a huge issue like in the Marquee Boost. The Marquee Boost, it picks up dust fast, and once it picks up dust, you're gonna be sliding. It's not like where it's just a little bit of a hindrance, you know, in the stopping power. It's like you're pretty much sliding like a lot. So that was really annoying for me, and you have to frequently wipe it as well. So Marquee Boost, pretty bad on dust. Harden Volume 3 for the win there. Outdoor use, the Hardens are a lot softer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hardens are a lot softer as far as the rubber goes. Tread, I would say, they're both pretty deep, but yeah, the rubber is a lot softer than the Hardens. So, outdoor use is probably more durable. But since we mainly play on an indoor court and also it's mostly dusty all the time, I would have to give the win to the Harden Volume 3 for traction.
Aight. Boost versus Boost. Both have full-length boost. Like I said earlier, which one is better? Which one do you like better?
It's pretty much the same. The only difference is that there's more heel compression in the Marquee Boost and feels a little bit thicker and a little bit more like plush underneath your foot in the Marquee Boost. I would say you feel a little bit lower to the ground though in the Hardens, but just by a little bit. To be honest, it's pretty negligible, I guess, besides the thickness of the boost and the compression. So if you want a little bit more compression, go with the Marquee Boost. But yeah, I don't like having too much compression. I don't like having, mushiness. Even though the Marquee Boost isn't very mushy, I just like to have a little bit of bounce. And so I'll pick the Harden Volume 3, but you can't really go wrong with the Marquee Boost.
All right, moving on to uppers / materials. Kind of an interesting knit textile in this Marquee. And then you have like this kind of tightly woven, almost like a nylon material. Materials aren't like crazy premium, but for 120, they actually do a pretty good job of doing their thing.
Yes.
At least in hand. How do they feel?
It feels on foot. It feels really good. Yeah, it's soft, supportive, conforms to your foot really well, and that's the same goes for the Harden Volume 3. You have prime knit in this colorway. I think there's like some meshes in some other colorways. But yeah, in hand, the Harden Volume 3 feels a lot better and a lot more premium. They're both, I would say, the Harden Volume 3 is a little bit thicker though. A little bit thicker of a knit.
And there's a little bit of fuse overlay in the toe of the Harden.
Yes.
For extra durability.
Yes, so, but on foot, they both feel really good. So I guess because of that, I would give the win to the Harden Volume 3 because it feels a little bit nicer in hand and looks a little bit more premium. Alright, moving on to fit. The Harden Volume 3, go true to your Adidas size. The Marquee Boost, I would say, runs a little bit long. There's a little bit of space lengthwise for me after I've broken the materials. So I don't know. I don't know if that constitutes like going down half a size because it was just a little bit long. So just take that with a grain of salt because I don't know how the shoe will fit for you guys and what you prefer. But I'm just saying there's a little bit of length for me. Width-wise, I would say it's pretty much the same, slightly narrow for both of them. And there's really no dead space in the shoe at all for my foot. So yeah. But just because of that length, I would give the win to the Harden Volume 3.
All right.
Yes.
Support and lockdown.
Support and lockdown, I give it a tie. Lateral containment is great. You have the same little kind of lateral piece in the forefoot on the lateral side for containment. Adidas is getting smart, you know what I'm saying?
All you need is a little piece of plastic right there.
Yeah,
TPU
exactly.
or something to help cage you in.
Exactly. So yeah, lateral containment is great. They're both really wide, so you're gonna be laterally stable as well. Yeah, so supporting lockdown, I give it a tie. And also in heel slippage, the Marquee Boost has crazy Achilles pillows.
Aggressive.
Yes, it feels great on the Achilles. It locks your heel in. The Harden doesn't really have any of that, but then the material kind of like it's like a shark skin. You know, like you move up and then the material kind of like grabs your socks. So that kind of helps lock you in the heel. But I didn't really have any heel slippage issues in either of the shoes, so there's that. Moving on to weight.
Yeah, 12.9 for the Marquee Boost, which is not crazy light.
Yes, and this is 13.5. So yeah, 0.6, 0.5 ounces heavier for the Harden Volume 3. But it doesn't feel heavier. Like the Marquee Boost feels heavier. I think the only reason why it's a little bit heavier is because there's like this little metal logo here on the tongue, and you have leather as well on the tongue as well.
Yeah.
So I think because of the premium material touches, it's a little bit heavier, but it's not. It doesn't feel as bulky as the Marquee Boost. And the Marquee Boost, just because of the Achilles pillows here, it feels a little bit bulkier, and also the Boost is a little bit chunky as well. So like the Hardens are a lot more streamlined, a lot thinner. So yeah, the Harden Volume 3 feels a lot more minimal on foot, and also a little bit more responsive because of that traction on dust.
All right. Now the outsole, both of them are pretty flat, but I guess the Marquee is flatter.
Yeah, like the Hardens. Let's do this one. Let's see. You see how flat the Marquee Boost is?
Yeah. See, the Hardens kind of bend up
Yeah.
and round out a little bit, so that kind of brings us into heel to toe transition.
Yes.
Are the Hardens better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better because the Marquee Boost kind of tends to slap because it doesn't have that kind of curve. But it's still not bad because the Boost is really soft. There's a lot of compression and stuff. But yeah, the Harden Volume 3 is a little bit better for heel to toe transition.
Okay, and then braking time, are they comparable?
Yeah.
So
you don't
not
really
much
get-
braking time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just overall comfort.
Overall
Walking
comfort. Casual use, I give it a tie. Maybe the Marquee Boost is a little bit better because the Boost is a little bit thicker, but they're both really comfortable. So I guess slight edge for the Marquee Boost.
And then aesthetics. Ooh,
Hardens for me.
I like the Marquees a lot.
This guy.
Let us know in the comments which one looks more better.
Yes.
Moving on to durability.
Maybe the Marquee Boost is a little bit more durable just because of the rubber.
Yeah.
The rubber's a little bit harder there, so Marquee Boost for the win.
Ventilation.
Ventilation, I feel like they're both good, but the Hardens are a little bit thicker of a knit, so maybe the Marquee Boost is a little bit better. But I didn't really have any issues for the Hardens though. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess let's wrap this thing up.
Let's wrap it up. $140 versus $120. What is the better performer? The Harden Volume 3 is the better performer, but the Marquee Boost is a really, really solid shoe to play in.
Is it worth it to save $20?
Man, I don't know. Okay, so if money doesn't matter to you and you're balling and the $20 is like, that's nothing, then get the Hardens. But if you're trying to save money, then the Marquee Boost is the way to go. But
unless you play on a really dusty court.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Don't do it.
Exactly.
Just say, just spend the extra $20.
Exactly. So that is the versus video. Hope you helped you guys out. If you guys want to cop either of these, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.